What's up, people, people, people? Welcome to another edition.
Everybody,
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 everybody.
everybody.
I ain't fooling with you, TT. Welcome, everybody, to another edition of Our Take. I am your host, Miss Farrah, and I got my Steeler co-host over here, Steeler down, Mr. TT Torrence Thompson. Y'all give it up. Y'all give it up.
Woohoo!
Woo!
Woohoo! Oh, I had to throw that one in a while. Yes, I'm back. Playoff Saturday. Let's do this. I am
Ooh,
ready. How
it
you
is.
doing today, Fair?
Man, I'm excited. I'm happy. It is wild card weekend. I think we've been waiting on this for a long time. So, I'm Gucci. Everything been good. I know we had this little good ice storm, but I mean, me and Brandon, we got
Little,
food, electricity, and we good. No problems
you
here.
said little ice storm. You
Little
said little.
snowstorm.
You said little ice storm.
Little
Oh, just a
snowstorm.
little bit. Okay.
Just a little bit.
All right
We
then.
ended up
All
about eight
right.
inches up here. Did y'all get about 7, 8 inches?
We got about 7 inches right here now. I went out last night for a moment as a moment of stupidity, and now it's not only ice. I mean snow. It's ice. It's just frozen over hard. It's ice out there. It
Yeah,
is
it froze
hilarious.
over real
People
hard last
sliding.
night because everybody was out driving and trying. Well, not everybody. It was a few people out, but all it did was turn into slush. It didn't even stop snowing about 1 o'clock yesterday afternoon. It was flurrying all morning. I'm
Mm-hmm.
like, can you stop, please? We're in Texas. What the hell?
And I won't stop. Oh, my
But
fault.
no,
It's
it's
one of
been
those
good.
days.
It's been cool. Our neighborhood's been cool. They've been having snowball fights and planning them
What?
coordinated. Like I'm talking about invites to the elementary school. Like they getting it in. You know what I'm saying? I really want to go low key. It's just too cold for me.
And I'm
Yeah.
about to say, why you ain't out there? I'm expecting you to be out there.
I did. I had every intent, man. They've had them Thursday and Friday. They probably got one today because after the day it's gonna be about gone. But yeah, they've been doing that snowman competitions. Oh, they've been getting in our neighborhood with these snowmen. No, they decorate, dressing them up and stuff. It's crazy.
Listen,
Well,
my neighbor got one next door, and I looked out there, and I'm like, y'all took the time to go out there. See that's the age difference. You can tell when you're a certain age, you kind of look and say,
I don't
okay,
even
that
think
looks
it's
nice, but
age
I ain't go out there.
difference. I don't think it's age difference. I think it's geographically different. We don't get 8 inches in Texas at all. I know we get a little snow here and there, but I think this is the most snow I've seen. I've seen a lot of ice, but we got straight 8 inches of straight snow. North Dallas. Dallas did 9, and they cleaned all the streets in Arlington. You see the game? Then them streets look clean. Brandon showed me earlier in
Them
the
street
day
was
that they
clean.
had scrapers out. They was ordering stuff from the East Coast, from Wisconsin. They were getting their stuff. That, but then everybody, I
Man,
bet you, I know a few people that live in Arlington, and I don't think they streets look like that. So they cleaned it out for the
true,
Cotton
true.
Bowl. It's kind of a little wrong because if you got it for them, it's good for the goose, it's good for the gander. The rest of us slushing around, trying to not to slide off a damn bridge up here. But I'm not going now. Maybe tomorrow. I might go to the store tomorrow.
I, How was 380? Oh, you won't know because I was like to say that's got to be horrible out there. First, it's too many cars. First, it's too much stuff, and now they got ice and snow. I won't even know about it.
I have not
Sorry,
went
my
over four
fault. I
bridges
asked
just to
around
get off
there.
my main road. I gotta go over like 3 bridges to go get off of my main road. Hell to the never know. Y'all can have that. So whoever need to be out there, be out there. That's what you do.
Preach
But
it,
me and Brandy are
preach it.
Gucci. We have absolutely nothing to do. We're
That's
safe. All that good stuff. The East Coast, I don't think they got a lot of ice, as far as I know. The people I've talked to, my family.
well, from what I heard, it's coming today. So what came from us is moved over. I saw some things in Atlanta, and Atlanta shut down. The airport is shut down, and you don't shut down Atlanta. So the snow's there. So everybody was talking about it's coming that direction. Because as I told you the other day, my sister's here. She can't get home because she lives in the Baltimore area. So she caught snow here with us and couldn't leave, and now she can't get over there because snow over there with them. So it is what it is.
Stuck in the airport. Well, at least she home with family trap. You know you like it in Texas. Don't even worry about it. You feeding, ain't
No, that. Hold on. Don't be saying that because she's threatening to move. Hold on. Don't. I hope she don't like. Nah, player. Nah.
Come
Mm-mm.
on to
I'm
Texas.
starving her. I'll make sure it's 88 degrees and she don't like it hot. I'm doing everything in this house if she don't know. She got to
Man,
get on. Love her,
listen.
but
Man,
you got to go
listen.
home eventually. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You got
once
to go
she
home.
won't stay past June. I promise you that. She'll head back to the East Coast.
She wasn't even making April. In this
Yeah,
place, she's like,
yeah.
I got to go.
105 don't feel so bad right now. But anyway, we ain't meteorologists, so we're not gonna talk about the weather, but stay warm, people.
True.
We're gonna move right on along to the Orange Bowl. So we had to get that out of the way on Thursday. Thursday we had the good old Orange Bowl. Luckily they were in beautiful Southern California. No, we did not. I ain't gonna say first off. It ain't nothing
Miami.
beautiful about
They were
Southern
in Miami.
California right now, but we'll get into that prayers for them. But they were in Miami. My bad. Miami Gardens to be exact. And they felt really good weather out there. I know they was laughing at the Cotton Bowl. I like glad we
You're
ain't
like,
get that one.
y'all supposed to be getting this one. What's wrong with y'all?
Yeah, buddy. So
Yeah.
Cotton Bowl, we'll talk about that in a minute. But the Orange Bowl, yeah, Notre Dame did what they had to do. I went for them, so I won. I'm good. Don't photo on my end. The cute coach won. The CC won. The cute colored coach. The CCC.
The triple C's, huh?
The triple C, the
First.
cute color coach won, black and Asian, to be exact. They got to throw in the other race when it, one drop, and that's all it takes. But anywho, Notre Dame, it was a good game. Well, you thought it was going to be a punt bowl. You talked trash about this game. You did. And this game was a very good game, 27-24.
First, I'm going to have to give two shout outs first before I even start. Shout out number one to the coach. Because they tried to make it about him being the first black coach to play for the national championship. If you paid attention, he swerved that question at the end.
Championship, period.
You know what I'm saying? So I love how he swerved it, but I want you to know, take it in, bro. Take it in because it's the big thing. That's number one.
It really is.
Number two, my other shout out is the kicker for Notre Dame. Shout out Mitch Jeter.
Wait a minute, what do you know
University of South Carolina. University of South Carolina, baby.
But where did he grow up?
I don't know where he grew up, but I know where he went to school at.
Salisbury, North Carolina, which is right outside of Charlotte, right outside of Lincoln. Thank you. Yes, our side promote. I mean, we just filtering the NBA and the NFL. This don't make no sense. But yeah, shout out to Jeter, Salisbury, North Carolina, baby.
I'm gonna shout out to the kicker because he went to the University of South Carolina. Even he escaped all those North Carolina garbage schools because he wanted to go to a real football school. We can talk about that, so shout out.
Why couldn't we just share the wealth of the boy? Why couldn't we just share the wealth? Salisbury, he went to school in South Carolina. We could have shared this shit, but you always got to be, you know what? Go ahead. Go with your shout out. I'm sorry.
Thank you very much. Now, the game itself, you are right. I've been telling you the whole time, this is going to be a boring game. This is going to be horrible. This is going to be why we watching it. And it turns out it was exactly that to me. But just let me tell you how I explain that. Because both quarterbacks were horrible. So when you got two horrible quarterbacks, both of them played at the same level, and they both just did exactly what they were. Nobody played over their head, and it was exactly what it was. When you got two horrible things, it just ends up being something that looked pretty that time. So, in that sense, no, and it did exactly what I told you. Penn State only had a tight end. Am I correct? Every time you look around, it was number 44.
You text me, it was like, he gone. He ain't in the game no more. Next you know, he was like, oh, he came back.
He came back, there it is.
He came back. Man, they injected him with whatever he needed to get through. I don't know what happened to him, but he went out and then came back, rumbled on along, but wasn't enough.
But he rumbled and he got him back in the game, and like I said, but it turned out to be a good game. But as we're gonna talk about in a few minutes, like I said, the quarterback play was horrible. Neither one quarterback could run, and the other one was trying to do something. But at 27-24, last second, everything you asked for a football game. So what can I really complain about? And finally, Farrah, it was something interesting to watch. It took the semifinals to catch my attention. Finally.
The second half of that. It took the second half.
And the semi, exactly, to catch my attention, finally.
Man, yes. Yeah, but Notre Dame, they had 0 passes to a wide receiver. So, yes, I'm going to have to talk a little trash about this quarterback. 0 to a wide receiver. You see it? I ain't make this up. 0 passes. So, how the hell did they score
0.
24 points? I'm sitting there trying to remember. Look. They didn't go through the gameplay with punt, kick, field goal. Maybe a running back ran in, but they didn't throw any. No passes.
Oh, yeah. Again, that's what we talked about. They got a tight end. You don't have to throw a wide receiver when your only offense is a tight end. 0 to a wide receiver. You throw it to a running back and a tight end, and you score 24 points and had a chance to win. Come on.
How did they
For
get
real.
here? How did they get
Defense and
here?
tight ends.
I'm back to the take the top 25 schools and let them play in the playoffs. I'm sick of this. If they ain't
Please.
learning nothing
Please.
from this year's, from this whole situation, then that's going to be crazy because there's a lot of things they can tweak about this damn college football playoffs. They really gonna have to do some tweaking, and yeah, we're gonna see how it goes. Because this year was a
But
little boring. The people who are playing shouldn't be playing. Let's just say that.
but But that's why it's year one and we really can't complain. Nobody's ever seen this before. We didn't know what it's gonna be. Now we see we got a baseline. We don't want this garbage to happen no more. The baseline has been set.
Basically,
Now let's step the game up. Prove the point on. Let's go move on from that.
yeah. So we already see who's gonna be in there. So we got Notre Dame, and then last night we actually had to find out who they were gonna play. Ohio State went up against Texas. I had to eat every word that I stated on Tuesday. I'll admit it. It is what it is. Ohio State won 28-14. Uh, Mighty handedly, I would say. The 14 points. Yeah, they lucked up and got them. Um, so
Oh
man,
god.
every
Hold
time
on.
Texas thought
Hold
they
on.
were coming back in, then Ohio State would do something else. Just like I think Texas scored right before the half. What did Ohio State turn around and do?
4 seconds later.
4 seconds later, boom.
Touchdown.
So, I said I didn't think the Ohio State would be able to score enough points to beat Texas because I thought the Arsenal would be there, but yours did exactly what yours do. Sometimes he play good, sometimes he don't. He wasn't the worst. I thought they would use him and Manning a little bit different to spice it up, do what they needed to do. I think they should have moved over to Manning, if nothing but midway through the third quarter, to give themselves a chance. If you just at least wanted to win, or did you just want to keep Ewers in there to keep him safe for the NFL? I don't really know what Texas thing is, but I don't. That wasn't the Texas team we've seen all year. And what's up,
I
Valor?
will say
Thank you
this.
for joining.
I will say this. Actually, Ohio State played to the level of Texas. Texas didn't play to a level of Ohio State. So, in other words, Texas defense did something that I didn't think they could do. They held them to literally held Ohio State's offense to 21 points.
Yeah.
That's it. And even doing that, they had a chance to tie the game. That last touchdown was because they they were made a stupid play on second and goal that they try to run sweep outside, which you cannot run against Ohio State. So Texas played to a certain level. Now I think Ohio State could have played better. I don't think Texas could have played better. So, but they were playing at a level. Now that last fumble when the dude fumbled the ball to his former roommate at Ohio State, he was and the dude ran about 82 yards. Not only did you just lose the game, you lost
Mm.
bragging rights, and that boy got something
Oh,
over your head for the rest of your life, dog.
man,
What
listen.
you gonna do? What you doing
Like
now?
you should. They be like you should
I
have stayed here. You should have stayed here.
you, you
Jumping in
should
the
have stayed.
portal. You'd be a champion right
So the
now.
question, so the question is, does yours have another year that he can go transfer somewhere else? Because you know Manning's in Texas, or you was going pro? Because do we see a pro career for
Yeah,
this kid?
he has to
I
go
don't know
pro,
the
but
answer to the question.
I'm not gonna say that he wouldn't get in that portal. He's going to see what his draft stock is gonna look like. Because just even off of our next topic that we're gonna talk about, some people said they was going to the portal. I mean, going to the league, then they ain't. Just like I think Alabama, he was gonna stay, now he going. Now Beck, we'll talk about him. He was going. He had to think about that. So I think you need to think about what he needs to do. Maybe he can go back to Ohio State. I don't know. Get in the portal. Maybe they'll take you back. But
What you go to Ohio State for? Is
I
Howard
don't
going pro? Is he a senior?
know.
I know you
I
ain't
don't
going back
know,
to
but I
Ohio
don't know
State.
where else
You
he
better.
would go. Because the other team that needed a quarterback just left. Unless you want to go to Carolina, come on out there with Belichick for a year.
You can go to Penn
I'm
State. I
just,
think their quarterback's a senior. Hasn't
I'm just
graduated. You can go
saying.
to Penn State.
I'm just saying. But on that note, Carson Beck. Well, congrats. We'll say congrats to Ohio State. So we're gonna have Ohio State and
Congratulations.
Notre Dame
And Notre
playing
Dame.
for the national championship. We'll cover it a little bit more, going more depth on Tuesday. So make sure y'all join in, because that game will be not this Monday coming, but the next on the 20th. So a lot of
So we
game
got plenty
planning.
of time to get into that one. We're gonna break
Plenty
that one
time to
down.
get all up in there, all up in it. But right now we're gonna get all up in Beck whack ass. So sick of him. He commits to Miami.
Wow.
I mean, what you gonna do? I'm tired of
Okay.
these quarterbacks trying to figure out what they're gonna do. I'm gonna jump in the portal. I'm going pro. As soon as they see that their stock went down or he got injured, now I'm not going pro or whatever the case is. So he's landed in Miami. Didn't take but a day. He jumped in the portal yesterday, and by the end of the day, he had already committed. And it's probably a good fit for him to an extent. I think so.
But did you notice? This is an NIL deal. Let me tell you how I know this is
Yeah.
a blatant NIL deal.
Oh, yes, sir.
Not because he did not even visit Miami before he committed. He hadn't even been down there yet to see what's going on. They probably called him and said, "I got like 4 million, and you may start. We don't care. You can go, dude. Like I commit. Then he went down there to see what Miami. Usually back in the day, you go check out the campuses, check out if that's where you want to be, check out if you feel the vibe. Now it's like,
high school. Maybe
oh, I'm committed. Then you go. Committed, and now you go.
Maybe he went in high school when he already seen the plays.
That was 6 years ago. High school. That was 6 years ago. Then they had 4 coaches. Everything else has changed. That's 6 years ago. But that's a pure NIL deal, and good for him. And I hope he's healthy. I hope he's. Is he going to be healthy enough to start in Miami, or Miami just giving up a quick 4 million? I'm just saying 4 million. I don't know. That's the number. Don't hold me to that.
Honest, I don't even know what the injury was.
Elbow hurt. I don't know.
I don't know what the injury was. I ain't cared that much to care. So I'm.
But congratulations to him. I'm glad he made the decision because coming off that injury and then have to go to the combine and work out, maybe that injury wasn't going to be healed for him to do that. So you're right. He might have been a 7th-round pick or not drafted. Go back to college. The school's paying for the surgery. You'll be healed by the time the season starts. Have another season of college in the weak ACC where there are no good teams out there. You know what I'm saying?
And leave it alone. Graduate before you're 30.
I don't know about that. I don't know. I think he's 29 and a half right now.
Well, 29.
29 and a half right now.
29 and a half won't do.
I think me and him was in high school together. I'm not sure. I think me and him was in high school together. And I graduated
years ago. He look a little old. That face look like it's got worry on it. Years of worry.
Yeah, a little stress. A little stress going on. But I ain't gonna talk about it.
Anywho,
I'm talking about that boy.
On over. Anything you need to talk about in men's basketball? Did anything happen? I ain't found nothing. I looked this morning.
No.
Ain't nothing happening. Ain't nobody lost. Ain't nobody won. Nobody care. I'm really just, be honest, I'm pissed about Carolina. And it just is what it is. Yeah, Texas plays Tennessee.
You're young. Wait a minute. I'm about to defend. Carolina's just young. That's all it is.
We don't care about that.
That's it.
We don't care. I'm looking at games. We don't care about that. We Tar Heel fans.
Texas and Tennessee today?
Yeah, Texas, Tennessee today. Duke plays Notre Dame. Oh boy, is he back?
Carolina just beat Notre Dame, didn't they?
I think so.
Carolina just beat Notre Dame.
And Duke was out without that flag dude. I think he was sick. They were trying to lie and say he was going on a 2-week vacation with his family. The internet is just rude. That's rude. And the boy actually said
he probably was.
He said
it was probably an NIL deal. He got 2 weeks off. He got 2 weeks off of the NIL deal.
I think he came down and played SMU or whatever. I don't know, but they play today. Honestly, there is absolutely.
Not right now.
Yeah.
Listen. We're going to know this once football season ends. That's when we're going to start paying attention. Right now, it's football season. Men's college baskbasketball right now. All I keep saying is the SEC, powerhouse.
Right, LSU
a lot of teams in there, but it's early season.
LSU, Ole Miss, Oklahoma play Georgia. That'll probably be
South Carolina played number 2 Auburn today.
Auburn, yeah.
South Carolina plays number 2 Auburn.
I hate to see that
I think
score,
that's a
Dion.
30-point loss.
Pretty much.
That's about a 30-point loss for us.
Now, number
So I
5,
give it that. We'll
Alabama
be all right.
plays Texas A&M, and they're number 10. So that might be a
Well, we
decent
lost to them
game.
by 20 this week, so it's okay.
That's all
It's
I
all right.
got, y'all. Unless y'all want to hear about Abilene Christian UNCG playing Sanford. Shit, ain't nothing going on. But in the W,
Y'all played Fred G. Sanford. Oh my God, this is the team y'all play at UNCG. Oh my gosh.
Kick Rocks, Hazel
Sorry.
Sanford. It with an M.
Oh, sorry.
Right? I don't even remember that. Don't do me tripping because I've been watching that the last couple nights. For some reason, me and Brady been watching Sanford and Son.
Of course you watching. Everybody watch Fred G. And the G stands for Greensboro. All right, my fault. My fault. Go ahead.
You
My
ain't
fault.
got no more times. But anywho, women's basketball. They had like a player of the
Okay.
year ranking that actually came out. Actually, whoo-wee, boy. A lot more going on in women's basketball than men's. Y'all better quit tripping. But we got number one, Hannah Hidalgo from Notre Dame. I'm so sick of talking about Notre Dame. They are just balling up there in every sport. Then we got Juju Watkins. This is for Player of the Year. Lauren
Mm-hmm.
Besham, it's
Mm-hmm.
UCLA. Got
Mm-hmm.
Paige Beckers with her broke
Yeah.
up knee. UConn and Tania
Not the broke up
Larson
knee.
at Florida State, which people just sleeping on Florida State. I don't know what the problem is, but they gonna come and tear somebody's March Madness the hell up. Okay? And they gonna win the ACC and the ACC tournament. I'm predicting it.
Okay. Well, listen. This is the first time I saw this, and I'm gonna say this: Doggo is a dog, but again, this is goes back to a further conversation. We're gonna be watching her for 3 more years because you can't go pro as a women's basketball player. So, and her with same with Juju.
Well,
So
you
it's
gotta go
gonna
for
be
Player of
we're
the
gonna be
Year this
watching, which
year.
is great.
But out of these
I
5,
know.
who's gonna
This
be number? Who do you have as Player of the Year out of these 5? Unless someone else
Lawson.
emerges.
Lawson down there in Florida State. This girl is eating people. She is eating their lunch down there. I, I don't know if you have, as you said, nobody's paying attention to Florida State. And nobody's been paying attention to her for 2 years. But she has been doing this for a couple of years, averaging 28, 25,
Yes,
28
sir.
points a game, 12
Yes, she
rebounds. This
has.
this kid is a monster down there. So the other ones we've heard of because they got team concepts that's going to take them to the Final Four. Three of those teams may be in the Final Four because somebody's missing. Three of those teams may be in the Final Four right there.
Well, I got a
I don't
question
think
for you.
Florida State has it because they got nobody around. Huh?
Well,
What?
I got
What
a
was that?
question. Since we got 5, we have the top 5 players right now. Period. And we can both
Mm-hmm.
agree these are the top 5. But none of them play
Right
for
now,
South
yeah.
Carolina. But we do know
Correct.
South Carolina isn't technically number 1 in the country, but they're number 2. So
Well,
how the hell do
well, we
we
know
have a
we
top 5 players for Player of the Year and none of them is on literally the best team in the country? Is it that South Carolina has that much of a chemistry, that many great players that there's nobody that stands above? Maybe she's made this team organically that way. Because honestly, when I think about it, I don't see a Player of the Year on South Carolina's team, but I see them as the best team in the country when it's all said and done.
would you just answered your own question.
Yeah, I guess I
You
did.
said player of the year and the best team. Now, the team concept is what you need to pay attention to. Don Staley, if you ever saw nobody's, well, you had a couple of them because they were just absolute monsters. You couldn't control Asia
Right.
Wilson.
But they still
You can't
wasn't better. They
control
weren't
certain things.
above the team even when they played for Dawn.
No,
Never.
this is a team. She has what 5, 6 players averaging like anywhere between 10 to 11, 12 points a game.
The
That's
most
not gonna put
balanced
you on the
I've
radar for
seen.
player of the year.
But that's the most balanced
That's
team. If people aren't paying attention, that's the most balanced team in the country.
listen. I agree because I'm biased toward it, but I love the team concept because what happens if I shut down Hidalgo? What happens if Juju can't go off on me? What happens if
It's a
Lauren Beck
loss.
foul out?
It's a loss. It is going to be a loss, and that's why I said the other last Tuesday that Ashlyn Watkins, yes, that is a horrible loss. I hate she's losing the season, but I hate it more for her than South Carolina because they can still move on with or without her. We just won't get no more
They
duns.
will. True, we won't get no more dunks this year, which is
And it's
bad.
not that she's
That's the
not
horrible
worthy to
part.
be missed. She is missed, but that's how good their team is. They will be all right.
So, but player of the year, person standing out, I like either Hidalgo or was it Latson out there in Florida State. Those are my two right now.
Right
Because
now, for me,
I
it's
think we
going to be Latson, Betts, and then Beckers.
I think we over the Beckers thing. It's been like 6 years.
That's exactly why she's
We
on
know
my list.
we know we know that. Now, Betts, she's 6'5", and I can't argue with that. And the Latson is what, 6'2", 6'3", so she ain't a
Yeah, but
we'll
she's gonna
see.
be
I
a
love it.
guard. She's gonna be a guard in the league. And Juju, I'm gonna be honest, I love Juju. Juju on that beat. But Juju got to prove something to me in the playoff. I mean, in March Madness, because she only had one season, and they got knocked down a little bit earlier than we would have wanted. So I need to see what she can do.
But they lost to Connecticut. They
They
didn't lose to
did.
some they
They
lost to
did
a very good Connecticut team last year. So
without
and
Beckers.
she's only a sophomore. She's only a sophomore.
They didn't even have
No,
Beckers.
Beckers were there.
Was Beckers playing
They
last
didn't
year?
have Beckers last year in the yeah, in that tournament. Yep. So
Okay.
she's only a sophomore. We got plenty of time.
We got
We'll
plenty
see
of
what
time
happens.
for
But I
her,
love
but,
it. I love this
yeah.
conversation.
Lettuce, I
I
think
love
that
it.
Latson is going to be the player of the year. I don't think people are. They just won't know till March Madness. That's all I got. They don't want to watch it.
But she gonna have to make that bigger run during the tournaments and then
And
see
she
what happens.
will.
Like I said, but
They're gonna coast
but
right
if you're
on through
paying
the
attention to
ACC
college
tournament.
basketball,
That's the
if you're
shit.
paying attention to college basketball, nobody wants Florida State in their bracket coming in March. Nobody gonna want to see that coming.
Nobody.
I'm
But
telling you that.
before we even get to the brackets, let's get to a schedule, okay? Because right now, South Carolina South Carolina is tripping right now. I don't know. Their schedule. Torrence gave me this schedule this morning. I just wanted to show you guys. This is why they're that good. This is exactly why they're that good. So we got look at their next 5 games. That is out of control. And you know what? I'll be honest. Most women's teams have more challenging schedules than men. I don't know why. I think they're a little scared. Don't want to get bumped. Nah, women, we don't care. We're going against them. I don't care. We're gonna ball out, and that's the only way to get better is to play better people, better teams.
I agree, and that's how you be successful in March in the tournament because you
Dang on right.
played these good teams. You have played tough competition. It's no surprise all of a sudden. Oh my God, where does this team come from? No, there is no surprise when it comes to Don Staley. Now, the funny part of this is just an SEC schedule. This doesn't add Connecticut and everybody else who still get South Carolina got to play this season. This is just the next 5 games that you're playing. 5 top 6, 18 teams in the nation, including number 5, number 6, who's LSU, who is undefeated.
Yes, undefeated.
Texas,
Still.
Oklahoma,
And
and Tennessee, who just lost one game.
We know what they doing.
And the one game they lost to LSU. They lost to LSU the other day by 2 points. So we know this is going to be some real.
They dropped 42 threes on one team, one game. So
it was raining threes. It was raining threes up in this joint.
So do you say what do you give them out of this next 5-game stretch? Are they going to go 5-0, 5-2, 5-1? What 4-1, 3-2? What are they going to go? I can count people.
now you know to pay attention to it. The 3 toughest games are sitting there in Columbia, South Carolina. So the 3 toughest are at home. So and they got, and I'm gonna knock on wood because I love it. Got a 66-game home winning streak going on.
But 66% chance against Texas to win that game.
Yeah. Yes, Texas is a good team.
I know, but they're playing at home for God's sake.
But it's all about matchups, and Texas got some guards that can play. So, well, I'm excited about the schedule, but as a South Carolina fan, I'm gonna have my little drinks in my hand. Let me do a little shaking while I'm watching. trying to make sure we
all 5 games, woo! All 5. But I believe they'll come out 5-0. That's what I'm gonna say.
Let's knock on that wood.
I think they're gonna come out 5-0. I don't know what the schedule is gonna. I mean, what the score gonna be. They'll come out 5-0.
It don't matter. If you win by 1, if you win by 75, it's still a win.
If they lose,
that's all that matters.
If they lose a game, it's gonna either be LSU or Tennessee. One of those two could beat them. I think Moki will love to do it, and I'd rather lose to him now than in March.
I'd rather not lose to Moki at all.
I'd
rather not lose to Moki at all.
Well, let's say Tennessee. because Dawn is not about to lose to Kim Mulkey. That is not happening. No, I don't see that happening. No, yeah, we're gonna rephrase that. Tennessee might be the only win that they can get out of that.
But maybe we can bring Cardoso back to start a fight at the game. Let's get a little fighting action in. Let it happen. Get some energy back in there. Let's do it.
I mean, they could. You never know, but But we're gonna see. But after we leave the women's basketball, we actually have in the W just a little bit, nothing much, but they have come out with their top 10 free agents. So WNBA has free agency as well. If people didn't know.
Yes. Let's talk about it. Put that on the screen.
He ready for it.
Put it up.
I just can't wait to see where they're gonna land. Good God of mercy. So number one, we got Breanna Stewart. I did not know these people were up for free agency. I just didn't know. I don't know where she's gonna land, but she just won a championship, so I thought maybe she'd stay.
She stayed home.
She stayed home. Nneka Ogwumike. She's
Ogwumike.
Yeah, Ogwumike. Yeah, she is up for free agency. I thought she retired, or her sister did. One of them did. One of them.
One's on ESPN.
Yeah, one
on ESPN. Yep.
And they're not twins. They're not twins. They look alike, but they're not twins. No. I wonder if she'll end up Alicia Thomas.
She ain't going nowhere because her wife. She ain't leaving her wife. She gonna be staying right there. She gonna stay right there. Nah, we ain't going nowhere.
If she leaves the team, they getting a divorce soon.
She ain't leaving that wife. Don't even worry about that.
And we got Emma Messerman. I don't know where she gonna end up at. I don't even know who the hell she is. I'm gonna be honest with you. Who is she?
I think she plays for Minnesota, so she'll probably stay.
She gotta be a shooter. She's a shooter.
point guard shooter. Yeah, she's a player though. She's a player.
All right. Kelsey is getting up out of there. She's trying to leave wherever state her ex-husband is. So she got to get out of Vegas. She got to go.
She gonna stay in Vegas because her career is Vegas. Her brand is Vegas. She got drafted by that organization, and she knows if she stay on that hip of that Asia Wilson, championships and more money. Because you gonna disappear. You gonna disappear somewhere else. You gonna disappear somewhere else.
I don't know who they could replace her with to get that good chemistry. Unless they got somebody in mind to come and replace. Kelsey do need to stay put. But Breanna Jones, ooh, I know it is.
Big B.
Her phone is ringing off the hook. Everybody want her. Good God.
Hey B, how you doing? Where you going?
That
girl is a monster.
That girl is a monster. So if you don't know, you just don't know. DeWanna Bonner.
Wait a minute. Shooter. That's the wife.
That's the wife.
Maybe they going together.
Yeah, maybe.
They go as a package deal. There's a package deal somewhere.
Down low. DeWanna, she's down low. She's tall, but she's a great shooter.
Listen, it's a package deal.
We'll see how it goes.
Maybe they go to the new Golden State team. Maybe as a package deal, get them played. I don't know. Whatever.
And go to Canada next year.
But they ain't separating.
I don't know. They do that divorce.
They ain't separating.
Number 8, Brittany Griner.
Phoenix. She ain't going nowhere.
Ain't nobody want to fool with her. She might as well go and retire. She's, you know what I mean? I think she should retire. Let it go.
The only place she would probably consider going is probably Dallas, because I know she's a Texas girl.
Yeah.
So
she's from Houston.
That would be the only thing. Yeah. So that would be the only reason she would leave Phoenix.
Yeah, Dallas could use her. They could. Satu Sabali. I know that chick. That's a bad chick.
I think she is the best one of these. Everybody we do it because she's young and got that talent. Dallas is hurt because they lose her, but I've heard rumors. That she'll fit right into Indiana. Imagine that with your girl Clark.
They gonna trade Kelsey?
No. They're losing somebody. They're losing somebody else.
I know, but she's a free agent. That's all I'm saying. Is she in Indiana?
Keep them both. Excuse me. Money's coming in. You got Mitchell as your shooter. You put Sabali as your 3. You got your point guard, and you got your center. Gamecock and Love. I'm not gonna go there. That's a solid squad right there. Indiana goes from
But
Indiana goes from third to
Kelsey wants
champs.
to win. Kelsey's an Olympian. She ain't got time to keep trying to grow and learn behind this prolific player, Caitlin Clark. I'm sure
Uh,
she's tired of being behind that. I'm pretty sure of
why
it.
you put the quotes up? What you put the quotes up for? What you put the quotes up for? What was the quotes for? We done moved past this. Let it go. Put the quotes back down. That's all I got to say. But yeah, that's a good match right there. I would love to
Salutations.
see that.
Salutations.
All right, let's
But
go.
we're gonna see how they
You
go. I
killing it.
don't know when they get picked up, but we'll keep you guys updated. But that is a great top 10 free agency for the
I love that.
WNBA. So we'll see how that go. What we
Mm-mm.
got up next? We're gonna move on over to the NBA. I know how I'm warming up. I'm warming up just a little bit. I'm warming up a little bit to them.
What?
I'm just saying they
What?
got a little bit going on, not a lot, but a little bit. Damn.
There's only one thing you warming up to, so you can keep talking trash to me about it. That's all you want to do. That one thing you want to talk about. They're gonna keep talking trash because I say what they were at the beginning of the season. Go ahead. What is it that you're so warmed up about? Tell me.
I'm just saying, I'm not warmed up about anything. Why you gotta be so ugly? God no, man.
For
Listen,
real.
the Cavs beat the
For
Thunder.
real. Let's go.
I told you. That's what they don't want
You
to talk
see?
about. I
See?
told you.
See?
Either listen to me or don't. You never listen. The Cavs beat the Thunder. Yes, it is the number one offense against the number one defense. Unfortunately, the offense reigned. 129 to 122. SGA did his thing. Cleveland had a more of a balanced team, balanced scoring. They really did, which that made me feel real good because they had a very balanced. There was no one 30, 40 points. It was a balanced score, offensive number one team in the NBA to prove to you who they really are. Now,
They
go
gotta
ahead.
prove nothing to me because I don't really care what they are. But what I will say is this: if the NBA is complaining that nobody's watching NBA basketball, then that game should have proved them different because both of those teams
That was a good
played
game.
ball.
They
I think it was the
balled.
second and third quarter. In the third quarter alone, the scoring in that quarter was 42 to 41. You put up 40 points in a quarter in the NBA. That means these boys are playing. And guess what? There was
It was
no
a bunch
come
of
down and
threes.
shooting threes.
It was no bunch of
This was
threes. Nope.
offense, precision, passing, all these things that we
Layups, jump
asking
shots.
for to bring.
Guess what? I seen somebody use the backboard. They did a jump shot and used the backboard. The box. You know
There's
that
still a
box is still
backboard.
back there. It's a
Wow.
box still there, and you use it if you hit, the box to go in. I saw that happen in the NBA. I couldn't believe it.
This was what the NBA
Couldn't
has
believe
been
it.
asking
Couldn't
for.
believe it.
This is so I'm gonna give you credit for the game. This game I will give credit for because I was excited. I'm like their defense,
It
and they
was
were
good.
precision offense. They were like running offense. So I love that. And that was a good game. So I'm gonna give credit. It was a good game. And then I think the Thunder came back last night and smacked the Knicks, smacked the heck out of the Knicks, and they're supposed to be a top 3, 5 team too. So Cleveland is playing really well. They're number one,
But
and I've
they're
been
about to
hearing
play
things that they
again.
could be a championship.
But they're gonna play
So
again next
they
week.
get it back.
They play again next week. So it's a
Woo!
rematch next week. It's a rematch next week.
It
So
will come
um,
back. It will come
it's
back.
gonna be a good one.
I get to
And
see it
I
again.
tell you what was another good game that I didn't put on here. That damn Bucks and Spurs game.
Oh,
Now, y'all
listen,
better
listen.
watch Wembley.
That
If I
Wembley
don't care
boy.
who, y'all better.
That Wembley boy.
That Wembley boy, that shit, man, that's
Listen,
unreal what that
listen.
boy doing out
Every
there.
every 15 to 20 years, we sit back and nobody wants to watch the Spurs, and all of a sudden they get somebody, and these people become superstars. We've been
And he
living
got
off
a
Tim
point
Duncan. Oh, he's
guard.
boring,
And he got a
and he
point
got a
guard.
point guard right. Now we got Wembley now playing some ball. Come on, man. Y'all better watch. Don't complain. If you don't want to watch Golden State shoot threes, don't watch
I'm
them. But
watching
watch
games
the
that didn't mean
Cavs.
something.
Watch
I'm
the
trying to
Thunder.
watch some
Watch
good games. Exactly, good games. Y'all want
yeah.
to watch these name
Watch
games
San
like
Antonio.
LeBron. They're not winning nothing. Like y'all just watching LeBron. He don't even play. So whatever.
Wait a minute. Why you had to go straight to LeBron? We had no LeBron conversation in here, and you want to bring in LeBron for
I'm
real?
sorry.
Why is it like
Okay. I'm
that?
sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I ain't taking it back, but
All
I'm
right.
sorry. Off to the next. Another good game that came on. See if y'all start doing this, I'm about there joking. Him and Westbrook. You can snort
Triple
your
double
nose
boy.
all the hell you want. These two are the triple double kings over here, okay? These boys are actually balling. I don't know why looking crazy the way that you are right now, and you know it. They have literally had quite a few quick triple doubles, and when you have two players, you usually have one. You have two that's hitting triple doubles. That is crazy, and we didn't expect this from Westbrook. This is some surprise offense that they're getting. We know he has the capability, just hadn't been showing it. But maybe he found a good spot in Denver for now.
All I will say is the reason why you saw the look on my face is because I missed this Westbrook. We hadn't seen this dude since he played in Washington,
Since he
and
played
when
in
we watched him
Thunder,
play
where's
in
the Thunder?
we when he was playing back then, Thunder we saw him doing this, but we had a few talent around him. In Washington, we saw him doing it because we thought he was the only one there, so we just taking it for granted. We were taking that for granted. Then he went to LA, and they did not let him play his game. Either, excuse me, both teams in LA, the Clippers and the Lakers, did not let him play his game.
No.
Denver's running an offense to let him play his game and do this number here, where he can run and score, or running back, and they balling out. Now we know Jokic. He is the triple double center monster in this league. There's no question. He's the best player in the league. No question. But now they got somebody who would run and put a different dynamic on this thing. Good for them. Now I hope they don't win because I don't like Denver. And not at all. And but I want them to win.
Where's Murray? Where's Murray? What are you doing?
Murray's still there, but he ain't got to do as much coming off injuries, coming off all that because you got Westbrook.
Playoffs. We'll see him in the playoffs. He'll make a difference then.
If they play the Lakers, he'll show up because he don't miss nothing against the Lakers. Apparently, that Murray dude, he'll shoot stuff from a half court under his bed and be winning. But that's not the point.
But yeah, I just wanted to give him a little shout out. Westbrook is doing his thing. I can appreciate that game. And then your boy. Now I was giving him kudos. We was shouting him out at the beginning of the season. We truly were. Bencheto. Remember he dropped 50 back in August. It was October something, and then he got hurt, and he's finally back after 34 whatever. I don't know. I think he scored 34 points. Yeah, 34 points.
Yeah.
So he's back. He's back, and I don't think nobody expected him to score that much, and contribute to that nature on his first game back. But he did.
Listen, he's the star of that team. They were holding the water treading the water until he came back. He is, and I don't ever talk well about Duke players because I don't like talking about Duke players whatsoever. We don't do that.
No.
But he is coming into wanting to be the young stars, and they're going to help that Magic team be viable now. When we start talking about free agents and stuff, maybe people start going back to Orlando all of a sudden now because they got a base.
Get the hell out of there. He don't want to stay down there. I can imagine. Nobody wants to stay in Orlando. He's trying to ball out so he can get out, probably.
Listen, there's no state taxes in Florida right now, but it's good playing down there.
Ain't no state taxes here.
You either go to Miami.
Tolls is higher than state taxes.
Yeah, but that's why they get apartments around the arena so they can have their baby mamas and their wives that they so don't have to drive on the toll roads in Texas. But I ain't gonna talk about it because you did see Jerry build all those apartments and homes right by the Star, right? But I ain't gonna. That's another conversation that we never gonna have. So yeah, but it's no state taxes, and maybe Orlando gets some free agents to come that direction and become a big baller in the East. Cleveland, Orlando, New York, Boston, and Milwaukee. Got 5 teams.
I don't know what his contract is, but I hope you get out. That's what I'm gonna say.
You don't want nobody to play for Mickey. Mickey, Disney ain't do nothing to you, man. What you got against Disney, for real?
All I'm gonna say, but this dude right here, I'm so over him. This next one.
I'm not gonna talk about your book.
Zion suspended for violation. This fool is always tardy for the party. He has gotten suspended for 1 game for violating, and it was literally for being tardy. He continuously is tardy. I think he missed the bus for the last game or something. He I don't know. What was he? Somewhere eating? That's what he was. Somewhere damn eating. Can't get to the bus on time.
Listen.
I'm over this dude. I'm over him. I hate him.
Listen, I'm not gonna give up I gave up on Zion in New Orleans, but I haven't given up Zion as a basketball player. I'm gonna tell you that. But what I will tell
Do
you
you
is
think
this:
he's gonna do
the boy
something
was out
different if he
all
was
season.
somewhere else?
Yeah, because he won't have access to that good food. If he's someplace in in Oklahoma City or
He'll find
Memphis, well
fat
Memphis
people
got that
find
barbecue, so
food.
he can't go to Memphis.
Fat
He
people
can't,
find
he
food.
can't. Memphis got that barbecue. But what I will say is he was injured most of the season. He came and played one game. Then he was out the next game because of some injury, and then he got suspended for the. Dude, do you want to play ball or not?
No.
All I know about you is you went to Duke, you ate yourself in the league, ate yourself into this league. You get to the league, you got your baby mama, and you got some stripper who's claiming that you shouldn't have been with the baby mama. When am I going to know you as Zion, the basketball player?
You're
That's what
not.
I'm hoping for because the
Because
dude has talent.
Duke
The dude
players
has talent.
never make it. They never make it. I don't care how talented they are. We all know this boy was
The
talented.
dude has talent and can be something that's never. But we need to get him someplace that he can buckle down and want to play ball. And I'm not gonna give up on it. I'm not a Duke fan, but I'm not gonna give up on this kid because
What
where
city
he's
don't
from
have
South
police?
Carolina.
What city don't have police?
Oh,
Where
no,
can we put him?
maybe Orlando. Name something to eat in Florida.
Fish.
What is
He
that to
probably
eat in
like
Florida?
he from South Carolina. You know we love seafood. We eat fried fish all day.
Yeah,
No. He been there eating
we
lobster,
can eat fish.
crab. No.
Yeah, God. Well, we're gonna have to find a place in the league that don't Phoenix. Can we go to? Is
Yeah,
there
I don't
something
know
in
what
Phoenix
they
to
eat
eat?
in Arizona. Yeah, maybe Phoenix, maybe. I don't know, but we gotta find somewhere that don't have a cuisine that this dude like to eat, so maybe he can play. I don't know.
Portland. There we go. Send his
Port-
tail to Portland. There we go.
there it
Listen,
is.
Portland.
He like I'm gonna just learn a new cuisine. I'm gonna
You
get a
gotta learn
whole new
something new.
learn something new, so it don't
Oh
even
God.
matter. But next
Oh
we
God.
got Mr. Watson. Like we care, but
Uh,
wish
uh-uh. You, you ain't gonna talk about my boy. You're not gonna talk about my boy. You're not. I'm not.
Watson
Listen,
and
he was
he and
rehabbing.
that's what y'all. Yeah, we're moving up to the NFL, but Watson is the first thing on here. I had rehabbing, and he
He
tore. Where did he
he
tear it?
was rehabbing. Where or when?
Where? Like I'm like, where was he playing? They said in Miami. I don't know.
No, I think he was doing rehab and he tore the same Achilles again. So I don't know if he was playing, he was doing the rehab. They never explained it. He could have been getting a massage and she was deep muscle tissue and ripped it. I don't know the answer to the question to that. And we're not going to talk about it. We're not going to talk. But I'm going to go by what they said. He ruptured again. That means he's out next year. That
He's
means he
done
gets
it.
another 75
Retire.
million to do nothing.
Retire, man.
No.
Nobody wants you.
If you retire, they don't pay you if you retire.
Well, I know he's
Listen.
not. I'm just
I'm
saying
a rehab.
holistically retire when this is all over. You're never going to play another. Do you think this guy's going to ever play another snap? Honestly.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. He's gonna get healthy. He's gonna be like 34, and he's gonna get a chance to league, and he's gonna be like, I believe he's gonna
Backup
be like Warren
quarterback.
Moon. Warren Moon. When Warren Moon came to the league, he was 70 years old because he played in Canada for 400 years, and all of a sudden he was a NFL Hall of Famer. I think he can have the same type of career going the back end after he matures. People
Canada
start
don't
forgetting
want
about
him.
him. He gonna come in and win.
Canada don't want him. My nephew play up there. We ain't doing that. They don't play that up there. He go up there
He'll
and
be
try some
fine.
shit. Alright.
He'll be
Alright.
fine. He'll be
Alright.
fine in this league. Let's go.
Alright, well enough about Mr. Molester. Chester the molester.
Wow.
Um
A massage. He didn't. How you molest when they talk touching you?
they
How
molesting the
you do
massage
when they
people.
touching you? For
Molesting the
come on,
massage
Farrah.
people. Hey, I'm gonna move to something better. Shit. It'll be alright.
Please, please, and thank you.
Hey, your boy, I'm giving him some kudos. All you Panther fans out there, I'm
Yes.
gonna give Bryce Young some damn love. I am. I trashed him this year for the most part. But Bryce, you know what?
Mm-hmm.
There's a future for you. I'm thankful. So he did score 10 touchdowns and 0 turnovers over the last 2 weeks of the season. Now that's pretty
Two, three, yeah,
impressive.
weeks in the
That
season.
shows they set him down. They was like, nah, you fucking up. I'm gonna sit you down. That old boy, the backup, I think he had a little car wreck in Charlotte, so they had to put him back in, and he been
Mm-hmm.
coasting ever since. So, kudos to him. He's first among quarterbacks. That shows a lot. So, and this was grind time.
I'm hoping This is the start, and I'm hoping this is
Oh,
what people look at because
oh,
what happens is people say you come out of college, you're supposed to be a superstar. Not everybody's ready that first moment to come in and do that.
exactly.
Not everybody.
No,
So I'm glad he had a chance to sit down and he came back and showed what he can do. And they're going to be, as I said last week, they're going to be a contender. I'm liking the direction that the Panthers are going down. Find some help for him. Get him an offensive line. Get him another wide receiver, and let's go. Keep pounding.
keep pounding. I
You know
think
what I'm saying?
they got
We
something
can
going
always
with them.
represent the Carolinas.
We're gonna hope. We're
Yeah,
gonna
we'll
hope. But
see. Let's
I
go.
do. I'm gonna give him a little love this week. But we about to move right on into what we've been waiting for. Wild card week. I'm so ready. So wild card week, we got our first game up. We got what, 2 games a day? We got the Chargers and we got the Texans. What you say?
All right. This is football season, and now it's time to get serious. Now, these are two teams that match up really well. There's a lot of injuries on the Houston side, but they're playing at home. The Chargers
Mm.
have been coming on strong the last couple of weeks of the season, and I'm liking how they're playing. And something about that
That
Harbaugh
Harbaugh.
in the NFL, that Harbaugh in the NFL. So on a sneaky link, I'm gonna throw this out here. I'm gonna pick an upset right here. I'm picking the Chargers to beat the Texans, and I know that stuns you in every situation of the world, but something about that particular team versus the Texans, I think I'm gonna go with the Chargers this week.
And
That's
you
all.
know what? I'm not even gonna battle you on that because you know what? I got a bad feeling too. But I do have that bad feeling to that damn Harbaugh. You can't count the damn Harbaugh brothers.
That Harbaugh, excuse me. When you heard my statement, I said that one. That's all I
And
got
the
to
thing
say.
is Stroud has just been really tripping. He's been up and down, but you know what? I'm gonna stay true. I'm gonna go with the Texans. I'm going with my Texans.
Go with the
I
Texans.
will not be shocked though. I will not be shocked because I have a bad feeling, but TT, I'm gonna go with it. Ah, shit. Ah, that's gonna
All
kill me.
right.
But we're gonna see in a couple hours. But I tell you what, this next game right here, we about to have to talk about. Let me change my. I got a couple pictures for you, a couple of them. We got to talk about some things. TT, I don't know if you're
Do,
ready to really
do we
talk
have?
about. We got the Steelers. The Steelers at the Ravens. At the Ravens. I just want to reiterate that. Yes, all your gear on. So we got a couple things we want to talk about before you give me your cast your vote. Now we're gonna go through y'all little history playoff. And we got a little history with y'all
All
in the
right.
Steelers because y'all have played a
Mm-hmm,
lot over the years. And
mm-hmm,
I seen this and it's very
mm-hmm.
interesting. And I know all lines up, all the stars and everything lines up for the Steelers, but I really don't know. 35 playoff appearances, 16. 6 Super Bowl titles, 2. 8 championships, 2. 24 divisional titles, 8. I get it. All rings to you guys. But I think my question to you, really holistically, let me make sure that's the next picture I have up, is this. What's y'all fatal flaw? Y'all got a fatal flaw. Y'all got to figure this out today. What you gonna do? What are y'all gonna do? What will doom y'all? I don't know personally if it's gonna be what quarterback you play. I think it's time to bring them both out. You're going to play them together. All all guns on deck, man. Look, y'all got to do it all. You got to bring out all the playbook stuff, all the trick plays you got. Play both quarterbacks. I just don't know about y'all because I mean, and then y'all do this little what run pass offense. That's not gonna work today. It's just not gonna work today, and I think you know that. You ain't got no running back. Your quarterback is suspect. Y'all, don't act like you got the best running back in the goddamn world up there. Your quarterback is suspect on who he gonna throw to, if he gonna throw a whole damn ball too damn long. What we gonna do? That's my question to you.
Wow. That is a triple, quadruple loaded question in
I
there. You
set this up for you,
presented to
buddy.
me. All right. All right. Fatal flaw. Now, if you want to say what our fatal flaw is, it is when it comes to Baltimore, nothing. Now, what we're going to have to do in a sense, this game, is what everybody should have been doing, and we did the first game. Put that mobile home down and don't let him get running. That's what my thing. We need to let Lamar beat us. Now, knock on wood, Lamar hasn't proven he can beat us in certain things. If you look, those stats that you presented were history. We're talking about in the last
You
recent
think y'all
years.
can win if Lamar beat you or if y'all let Henry beat you? Which one you
Yes.
want?
No. If Henry beats us, we if we don't stop Henry, we can't stop Lamar. You get the point? If we don't stop Henry, Lamar is unstoppable in a sense.
Okay.
So the thing is, you stop Henry and you make Lamar make the plays because he doesn't have Henry to fall back on this one. That's what you have to do. When he notices they don't have that running game, he's gonna try to be the superstar.
Okay.
And then all it takes is one mistake or whatever situation, and all of a sudden the pressure's on. See, we got no pressure.
That's the defensive side. What are you gonna do on the offense? What you gonna do on the offense? I'm talking y'all offense.
Now, offensive side, Baltimore did something that changed it. They put Hamilton as a free safety. They are stopping our deep game. That's Russ got to get one or two of them in the game to get himself loose. He got for him to feel like he's Sierra to get loose. You know what I'm saying? He got to get one or two deep. You know what I'm saying? One or two of them deep. That's what he has to do. And there are going to be one or two shots that are going to be available. The question is, are you going to capitalize on those shots? I don't have a problem with that. I don't see that happening. But all you have to do, because Baltimore will give you certain areas, take what you got, get rid of that ball out your hand, and let the players be the players. Let your tight end do what he has to do. Let your running backs come out of that backfield and catch that ball. That's what you have to do to win this game. There's no flaw. We have them in you, and we're going to muddy up the game because that's what Tomlin does for these people. But all I say is, all we have to do to win this game is make Lamar beat you. If Lamar beats us straight up. I can't have no argument. Yeah, dude only had 20 yards and Lamar okay, congratulations, y'all did it.
But I personally think y'all should let Henry try to stop Henry. Who does Lamar? Zay Flowers is not playing. Zay Flowers is not playing. So you tell me who the hell is he gonna throw to? Who's he even gonna throw to if they ain't playing? But
Andrews, that's why we're gonna have to.
Okay, but how many touchdowns you think Andrews gonna get y'all today? If he keeps throwing, you'll get over the middle all day. But what else?
Didn't you watch Penn State? You can have an offense with nothing but a tight end. Didn't we just talk about
Penn State does, but that's not Baltimore's game. You got Zay Flowers, but you don't have him now. You got Lamar running crazy, but Lamar don't have nobody to throw to. I like stopping the quarterback and calling it a day. But you still got to account for the trailer. But honestly, I don't think him alone could beat y'all. I think if you take Lamar out and he ain't got nobody to throw to, y'all already up one because he ain't got no receiver. His best receiver.
Now here's the situation. If you take the trailer out of it, if you take number 22 out, as in don't let him, then what happens is Lamar has to do whatever Lamar has to do. Now I don't think your boy can take the Steelers without Lamar. No. But if Lamar got that safety valve, I know that dude can run and do such and such, and see that he's getting 5-10 yards a game, he gonna feed that dude, that monster, all he can, and then make those little quick plays and do something. Shut that monster down and make you do something. Okay, I don't have him. What am I gonna do without him? I want to see what you're going without him and that wide receiver because he's out. What are you gonna do then? You gonna, as you said, are you gonna beat with a tight end across the middle all day? Are you what you gonna do? That's how you kill ahead. Everybody thinks Lamar is a snake. He is. Lamar has taken this team to certain parts of the playoffs every year, but can't get over it.
I honestly think
now he has somebody to help him.
I honestly think the Steelers.
Who, Baltimore?
I think the Steelers are gonna win today.
I'm picking Pittsburgh in this whole scenario because I always pick Pittsburgh, and I believe there is a reason why I'm going to pick it.
I don't think Lamar's going to be able to. I think he's going to kill everybody again this year. He's not going to be able to do what we want him to do.
I need you to pick Baltimore.
I pick Baltimore just for you. I I will pick
Thank,
Baltimore.
thank
Because
you.
they can't win, but
So,
I have a feeling the Steelers are going to do something. But I'm going to go with
well,
I'll
I'm
go with the
hoping.
Ravens. I'll go with
I'm
the Ravens.
I'm putting my money all on Pittsburgh right now.
I'm not going to give you the kiss
Plus,
of death
Pitt,
today on your team, so I will go with Baltimore. I will. It ain't hurting me,
Pittsburgh,
so.
Pittsburgh, I think it's like 25-4 when they're underdog against this team. Something about it, some kind of
I
stat
just,
that's sitting out
I
there. We're a
just got a
9-point
feeling.
underdog.
I just got a feeling that
So
I
we'll
don't
see.
know. It's gonna be a game. But sorry I put you on the I had to get you, man. You know what I'm saying? I gotta see what's up. So didn't know how you felt about it. But
But
I
let's
guess
get to the next game. The next game is what this bread and butter, this whole podcast is coming on right here. This is going to be the life of the podcast. If things go wrong on that one, woo! Somebody gonna disappear for a couple of days. We gonna see nobody to talk to nobody for a couple of days. What's that next game that's coming on? What's that next game we about to talk about? Let's get something to talk about.
Yeah, my Broncos, but I had to go on up here to the Bills. I know everybody counting us out. I know everybody counting us out. And y'all know I am a big Bills. Well, I'm a big Josh Allen fan, so I would love nothing more than to Josh Allen to win the Super Bowl, but not by the means of going through us. So I think everybody's sleeping on the Broncos. I think everybody's sleeping on Bo Nix and not expecting him. We're not going to talk about weather. Weather is not going to be a factor because we play in cold weather too. So that's not an Achilles heel for the Broncos. It's just how well are the Bills going to play? Because the Bills play, it ain't going to matter. If Josh Allen is throwing 5, 6 touchdowns a day, I don't know what we're going to do. But the Broncos defense,
What do you have to do to win? What do you have to
Our
do to win this
defense,
game?
our
I want to hear it.
defense better be here today like they've been here all year. Our defense can put something on these boards. And I know you know we can. I need Bo Nix to be on his damn game. We can't play no rookie mistakes. I don't need you to try to overthink, overdo anything. If we just play our regular game, we need our defense. We can score. I'm not worried about that. We can score. It's, it's the defense. The defense got to stop Josh Field. Jesus Christ. Please, anybody.
Okay, I agree in a sense because I believe y'all have the defensive backs to shut down whatever
Shut it
wide receivers
down.
that they don't have. The question is, how do you stop Josh Allen? Because the wide receivers can be shut down, but you know either he gonna beat you with his leg, or you got number 15, whatever I can't pronounce the name, Delano, Delete, whatever his name is, but Delo, whatever. He got him, or he's gonna be spying on Josh Allen and don't let him go anywhere. Because that's what breaks you. It is not that he's sitting there throwing 400 touchdowns. It's like he's
And you
scared of
got to
the run
spy.
or he gonna pass the
You
ball.
can't just blitz him. He out. He gone. You
Exactly.
can't just
So
blitz him.
so what So what are you going to do? I believe it's going to be a good game. I think the mistakes are going to happen on the offensive side. No, and I'm not picking on Bo Nix or something, but I believe the mistakes are going to happen on the opposite side is going to give Buffalo the opportunity to do certain things. I don't think it's going to be defensive wise, but I think the mistakes are offensively, unless y'all just run the game and slow it down.
Mitch, I
And
can see the
then your
mistakes
boy Bo.
happen offensively, but I'm just saying our defense is what's going to win this game. If we can't stop them, it's
That,
a
that,
wrap. And it don't matter what we do offensively. We got to stop
no,
them
I believe y'all going to
offensively.
score. Y'all gonna get them to a certain point because of the weather and because of your defense. They're not gonna be 34, 38 points. The
No, it's
question
not.
is, can y'all put up 21 points? Can
Yes.
y'all do that in
Yes.
Buffalo? That's the question I'm having. So I believe it's an offensive side, but I don't think it's the blowout everybody thinks it's gonna be.
It's not.
But
And I'm trying to tell
I'm
you.
gonna have to. I'm going. I'm not gonna give you the kids to death. I'm going for Buffalo. I'm not picking your team. I'm going for Buffalo. That's what I have to do
But
here
the sad,
because they're playing at
but
home.
on hindsight, if Buffalo does lose, everything I said about Josh Allen, you're gonna crush me on. MVP,
No, I
all
won't.
of that.
No, I won't.
If he loses first in wild card, ain't no MVP. It's done.
Excuse me. We already got Jackson gonna be out too, so is he gonna lose his MVP when he loses the wild card too? He out, so he's gonna match himself
Well, who the hell gonna win the MVP if both of them get put out?
up. Joe
Burrow.
Burrow, he didn't
That's
play.
Burrow.
He didn't play.
You know who gonna win it? Mayfield. Fuck it.
Baker Mayfield and
Baker Mayfield.
And Golf in Detroit. Mayfield and
Whoever
golf
you
from
gotta
Detroit
keep
to be tied
winning.
for the MVP.
I do know you gotta
You
make the
got to keep
wild
winning.
card round to be able to get an MVP trophy. I do know that much. Amen.
Exactly.
So you are
Exactly.
going for the Bills, and of course I'm going with my Broncos. I think we can pull it out. I just do. I just know it's a hard task. I'm not gonna be a dummy. I'm not gonna be a dummy. Y'all keep prayers up. Keep the prayers up. All right, we only got a couple more games. Y'all know this wild card weekend ain't much left for us to do. But next up, we do have the Packers and the Eagles. Whew. Man, God,
Oof.
no. Oh,
I,
shit.
I'm I'm a little afraid because there's a lot of injuries going into Philadelphia right now. The Hurts is hurt a little bit. Yeah, the wide receiver hurt a little bit, but Green Bay got the quarterback that's hurt a little bit. So, but I'm not
Well,
even gonna
they
talk
hurt
much
that
about it. I'm
bad.
still pulling for Philly. I'm still pulling Philly.
I think Philly can pull it out, and that's only because they are a championship team. They know what to do to get there. They know what to do to win this game. I think the Packers is right there. Love, he showed me something this year. I wasn't believing in him, but he got them to the playoffs. But I think this is as far as he's gonna go. I think Saquon, if nothing else, is gonna bust it wide open. He mad he didn't get to get the record last week. They only need to talk about it this week because regular season over, can't break it. But I will say the Eagles. I'm going for the Eagles, but I will not be shocked if we both get screwed on this game.
Yeah, okay, well, all I know is this is the next game is the one I've been waiting for her all year long to talk about.
All
This
my
is the
life.
this is the two loves of her life right here all football season.
Yes, it
This
has been.
this football game
And I think it's rigged
every
that they
week.
even making them play each other. It's rigged. This is rigged. We should
Woo,
not
I've
be
been
playing
waiting
each
for this.
other. Oh, I don't know what to do.
Yes.
All of the playoffs are screwed for me. Like you really say the Broncos are playing the Bills? Like who would have made this? Commanders, the Commodores are playing my Buccaneers. Are you telling me Lionel Richie got to play Baker Mayfield? Oh Lord, I don't know what to do. And you love it.
Yes.
I know you do. My
Yes.
heart is so
Yes.
torn. My heart is torn. I feel
Listen.
like Brandy left me, and my heart's torn, just torn. She left me. She ain't never coming back. Back to all this shit. Common Commanders and the
Oh,
Bucks. I don't know what to do, but I'm gonna say
what you gonna do? 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 What
my
you gonna do?
heart tells me the Bucks. Because I think Baker Mayfield is about to be an angry man up there, and he crazy as hell. So I think he could do it. And but I'm gonna go with the Commanders. I just don't. I just hope he don't fall back into a rookie mode. I just hope Daniels don't fall into and have any type of rookie mistakes. We can't have it. We know Baker Mayfield sitting up there laughing like, "Yeah, I got you, rookie. You gonna mess up. You don't know how this go." So it's gonna be a good game, but I'm gonna go with Lionel. I'm going with Lionel and the Commodores
All night
before
long,
all night. But I
all
tell you, I'm
night.
scared of Mayfield.
Oh,
I'm scared.
all right. So you picked the mighty Commodores.
Yes, I'm gonna go with them,
The mighty Commodores.
even though my inner self is saying Mayfield is not gonna play with you today.
I think I'm fantastic voyage. I'm going with the Buccaneers. Now, the only reason I'm going with the Buccaneers, and I love this game. This is the only game outside of my game that I'm really excited to watch. I really want to see this one. I'm just excited. Um, I like the Commodores. I do, and I like everything about them. But Baker Mayfield has put this team on his back. They got a running game. They got wide receivers. They got defense. They blitz. They do everything. And can your boy handle the blitz coming in? Now, he's what, number one in rookies against the blitz? Or and number two or three in the league against that?
Cause
If I don't have my
he'll burn
stats
you
correct.
quick. He'll burn you. He'll burn you.
He'll take off.
He'll
He'll
burn
take
you.
off. But if he can handle that, they'll win. But I don't know if he's going to handle that all game. So just because this is a tough one for me because I don't like Baker. I don't like him. But great game. Buccaneers at home. Let's pull for the Buccaneers on this one. Just because I have to. I don't care if I lose this one. It's one of the ones I don't really care about. But I because it's going to be a great game. But I got to go with the Buccaneers at home.
I tell you, NFL has not been my friend this wild card matchup because they got all my favorites together. But I knew it would end up that way. Kind of was what it was. Uh, Yeah, I think I was low key going for Atlanta, hoping Mayfield didn't make it, but you know, it is what it is. Vikings and Rams. Vikings and Rams. I mean, I think this is a no brainer. The Rams. Y'all just don't. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good game, but no, the Vikings are gonna win this game
I was literally gonna go for the Rams until they put it at a neutral site in Arizona because of the fires in
because of the
Cali.
fires.
Uh, because of the fires in Cali. Prayers up. But I will say this: I'm going with the Vikings on the neutral. I don't think your boy gonna have two bad games in a row. And he had a bad game against Detroit.
Nope, he's
And I
not.
think your boy, last time they played, I don't think the Vikings was ready for Puka Nakua. They didn't know he was gonna play, and he had like almost 200 yards on him. It ain't gonna happen again this week.
No, sir.
Vikings.
They
And
ready.
I think Vikings gonna pull that one off.
All right. I can see that.
So
So it's gonna be an interesting next 48 hours. We're gonna see how it go. Um,
listen,
but I
if
take
certain
the
things
Rams.
happen on Saturday night, don't call me. Don't call or text me. Let me breathe for about a day or so. Let me get to breathe in if the
Hell
wrong
no.
thing happens.
I won't
Because
call you. I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna be outside.
I
Hey! That's what I'm gonna be. I'm outside.
yeah, but then that can be reversed the next day if I pull up too. Remember, so we're gonna keep this. We're gonna keep it neutral.
Come on over there and see how it work out for you. So we're almost out of here, guys. We got some good old news you just can't use. And we're gonna call it if stupid was a person.
Oh jeez. If stupid was a person.
Yeah, I'll let that sit there for a second. I think everybody knows what this is about him. What the hell's wrong with Skip Bayless? Anybody? What is wrong with him and Joy Taylor? Over here paying for pleasures. We're trying to. They don't even want their money. When I see
Listen,
this, Skip
listen,
Bayless
listen.
is over here paying. Now they all have lost their jobs. There's so much going on. Who would have ever freaking thought? Every one of those Skip Bayless was out here in these streets.
Now, here's my question. He accused allegedly, excuse me. There's where this
Mm-hmm.
goes up. 'Cause I don't want any problems.
Mm-hmm.
Got accused of putting 1.5 million to for the hairdresser, the hairstylist. I still hadn't seen what she looked like. I tried not to because I don't really want to get too much involved with it.
I
I know
didn't
I've
see
seen it,
it
but I don't
either.
want to see it. I don't.
Mm.
Um,
Yeah.
but
Mm.
if that's true or not true, I don't know.
He
I
did.
don't know. I still try to figure out why the young lady who started all this is taking shots at Joy. I know she had a problem with Joy, that kind of thing. I know that, but you taking shots, putting the girl's business if it's true in the
You
street.
know, she's snitching basically. She's snitching. Joy was out there in them streets doing stuff too, and you know somebody got fired and kept the other girl so she wouldn't tell on him, tell his wife. Too much. What is going on?
It's just too much. Listen, have your lawsuit. I guess you did. You just did your lawsuit, but you started naming names. You, I, I don't. All I want to know is why is this? Did you take the 1.5 million? Because you say it was offered. You didn't say if you take it or took it or not. We don't know.
I don't believe she took it.
And
From what I've read, she has not taken it. She did not take it.
okay.
And yeah, Shannon Sharp said he ain't
And
got
and,
nothing to do
and,
with none of this.
and number two, what did Skip's wife say? If she
We
offered
haven't heard. No,
1.5, what did
we
Skip?
haven't heard from Sip's wife. I'm assuming she's probably currently having a beep 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 beep. She packing her shit.
The
The
moving
moving
trucks,
trucks.
and the attorneys.
The moving
So,
trucks. Yeah,
but
that's what I'm
like I
assuming.
said, this is all gonna pan out where it's gonna pan out. Everybody's business is their business. So I don't
It's
want to put
news
any
we
too
can't
through it. But like I
use.
said, I know I don't even have an opinion
But
on that. I just want to know.
Skip has
It,
been in too much shit the last couple of years. I mean, talking trash.
now that is true.
Shannon Sharp, even down to him and Stephen A. Smith. You know what I mean? He had a show. Brought Stephen on.
Now
Stephen
that
took the
is
show.
true.
He left. He went there. Shannon came. He's just been in a bunch of mess. Run his mouth. He sounds like this arrogant guy that is just an asshole. He's really an asshole. You know what I mean? Even if you watch his show, watch him when he was on shows we did watch. He's always been that asshole. So I could imagine him being
But
arrogant and thinking he can have whatever he wants.
but I'll tell you this: being an asshole is putting money in his pocket. If that's the
It
persona you want to
is.
lose, use it, and it has put money.
But
It's
it
put
isn't
money in his
now
pocket.
because he's only
Now
on
the
YouTube now. He ain't on nobody's station. He's only on
well, he
YouTube
don't
now.
need to. He has made enough money that he can sit back and retire and sit back. Listen, if you can offer 1.5, you must have enough money to sit back and relax. Am I right? If you can offer up 1.5, I'm just saying.
No.
Think about it that
When
way.
I'm looking at him, I'm like,
So,
I can honestly
but
say 1.5 wouldn't get me. I'm so sorry. It ain't enough. No, ain't enough commas.
listen, do you know anybody who would take the 1.5? That's the question.
I
Because
don't
you
know.
won't.
I
Maybe
wouldn't
there's
take
somebody out
any
there who
amount for
would.
him. For Bayless, that's sad. I hope it ain't true because that's just pathetic. You know what I mean? But neither here nor there. Some news we
Well,
can't use.
this is the story that's going to continue. We will probably hit up with more points as more stuff come out. So right
Yeah,
now, I can't use this. I just can't
that's
even
just
deal
a
with it.
sad. That's a sad man. You talking about his wife? You know he ain't getting nothing at home. He over here out here in the streets begging. He ain't getting nothing. That ended 20 years ago. She just they roommates.
Oh
Uh,
God, I can't even with you.
she here for the
I can't
money.
even with you.
So on that
Ernestine, don't
note,
listen to her. Ernestine is his wife. Don't listen to her, Ernestine. That's all I got to say.
Ernestine is out of here. Ernestine is Pakistani. She is packing up out of here. Okay, I hope so. She already wanted a reason. Okay, this is giving her what she needed to go and get paid. So that's there it is. But before we got up out of here, I did want to send some prayers up for California. It is horrible, horrible, horrible right now. I have to state it. Damn near the whole state's on fire. California. I know personally a couple people being affected. Not so much their houses burned down, but they don't have electricity, things of that nature. I don't know how this is going to end. I think the Hollywood sign burned up yesterday. It is heading into Hollywood. It's just awful. I just don't understand. I don't think it's going to end anytime soon because all the winds, the snowstorm is going across the across the country. But prayers up for California. It's just horrible what's going on out there.
No, no question. I do have prayers up for California, and I feel bad, and because of the industry I'm in, I feel even worse because about 6, 7 months ago, lots of insurance companies stopped insuring homes in California. They literally got out of the state because of it, and then all of a sudden this has happened. Now, a lot of these people that we've seen that has lost them, or when we say famous, or we assume rich people, so
They still
those
got
people can
homes.
get they still can get
They
their
can
homes
build
and get
another
back.
house, but
I
they
worry
can't
about
build
that.
back their memories and the things that they lost. Man, that's
No,
horrible.
I don't even stress that. I'm stressing the people who can't even get back to other stuff. That's the people that I worry about. And those are the
True.
people that I am pouring my heart out to because what are they going to do? And for, and according since yesterday when I last looked, they still had zero containment, so they can't even contain this fire. There's no way they can even. Now, some of this they just letting it burn. I mean, I don't
What
know.
else can they
I don't
do?
know. So
I don't think it's going to
listen,
be
I'm
any. I
standing there
think
with
the
a what?
population is going to go significantly down in California. People about to get up out of there. They're not going
Oh
to
yes,
rebuild there. They're leaving. Them hills ain't
yes,
that great no more.
but now that fire has happened, now they're gonna have land for sale. All of a sudden, people leaving, but now that stuff gonna be cleared out in about 2 years. Land gonna be for sale in California again. What is that going to do? It's a lot of things involved in this thing, and I don't know. But again, there are people who've lost lives. There's people who've lost everything, and you can't bring these things back. So let's get them.
Yeah.
Let's stop this fire so it don't get any further. That's all.
Yeah, just prayers up for them. Hopefully, they can get this contained. Rich, poor, everyone lost something, lost some life, lost some everything. Just it's just horrible for anyone to go through. I just hope that they get it contained and we can move past this. And outside of Blair Blizzard running across the coast, around the country, tearing people up too. It's just kind of crazy. So, just my personal opinion, guys speaking, and y'all better listen. We might want to listen.
This I'm picking up my book after this because boy, we got fires on one side and snow on that side, and listen, it could be the days.
Could
The
be.
days of some situations got to be
Yeah.
careful. But I'm just trying to say, why can't we get the blizzard to go that way instead of coming this way and
Right?
get them knock them fires out?
Help them
You know
out
what I'm saying?
over
Get them
there. Put a
blizzard
little
that way. Get
snow
some
over
snow that
there.
way.
But yeah,
Exactly.
hopefully,
So
yeah, people better pay attention. It's a new year, new things are happening, and it's kind of crazy. But prayers up. Everybody stay safe. Outside of that, what shout out you got? What you got for today?
Shout out to everybody who keeps watching us. Everybody. Again, I want to shout out Brittany and her
Yeah,
bar
did she
situation.
win?
Want
Did
to
she
make sure people
win?
still voting. We talked about last week.
Oh, okay.
No,
You
it's
still
still going on. We still got a couple more days, so we still shouting that out. I will shout out my Steelers. Got the Bumblebee behind me. Go Steelers! We're gonna do represent today. Let's go, because it's not gonna be the last time I have to put Steelers stuff on for the rest of the season. I can't handle that. We still got another month or so to do this. So, and shout out to my family dealing with me and let me do this every Saturday. That's all.
Okay,
That's all I got to say this week.
what I got to shout? I ain't got much to shout out, but I'm shout out that I'm still
Oh
champ.
Jesus!
Just let everybody know
We we didn't have any. We split the darn football thing. So what is that about?
I'm still the champ. I won
Okay.
Tuesday. When the votes came out, we just had to do our picks today. We'll see if you win it Tuesday. Get over it. We'll see. But I said
How do
I'm the
you win
champ
Tuesday? We had two. We had two games. You won one. I won one. How did you win that?
because I said I did. And because I said so. And
No,
we got
the rule is if the
rules
rule is
what?
if we split, the person who had the chain keeps the chain.
We
That is
didn't
why you
split. Do
got it.
you not realize we voted last Saturday? Tuesday, I beat you. We had to get the numbers. Had to play Sunday. Remember, they had to play
Hold
Tuesday.
on, hold on.
Tuesday, I won
We picked
11
the
to
college football
9.
games were the only. The only thing we picked was the college football games coming in, so I'm still good.
Legit. Let me
Don't worry
tell you.
about us.
This is week 18. You lost week 18. I still have it, y'all. You lost week
She
18.
got paper. You know
This
what?
is why I
You know what,
keep this
y'all?
stuff up
Y'all
because
have a good day.
he be cheating.
Y'all,
Week 18. This is
y'all
week
have a good
18.
time. She doing it. She doing anything to keep that chain. But them chain,
Yeah,
I'm about to debo her this weekend.
we only got a couple games for this weekend. We'll see Tuesday if he lost again.
I'm a
We'll know
I'm a
tomorrow.
debo. I'm a debo your weekend. That's all I'm gonna do. Get my chain back.
Man,
Now
whatever.
that the snow going, I'm gonna get my chain back. I'll be at your door. Get my chain back.
Hey, well, we hope these votes got you the chain back, but I doubt it. I doubt it. So, on that note, shout out to
Wow.
everybody who keeps watching us. We appreciate it. Make sure you guys follow us,
Yes.
like us, share Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. Go back and watch if you just jumped on the day. I think this is episode 33, 34. Man, we rolling. I can't even believe it. 2025 is being good
And
so
my
far.
last one is Daniel Diaz. Happy birthday today. It is your birthday today. Shout out to you, Daniel. So happy
Okay.
birthday, sir.
Okay, well, yeah. Well, since we're doing those little things, my signals they had
Hit it.
their Founders Day the other day, January the 9th. So happy belated Founders Day to the men of Phi Beta Sigma Fraternity Incorporated. Make a sci-fi, y'all had y'all stuff. The Kappas they went through the other day. I give all my panhandle their little love, and then shout out to my
Listen,
what.
shout out to all the January babies. This I just
All
say
the
all the
January
January
babies.
babies.
All the January babies.
Yeah.
My brother got a birthday coming up. My father, my belated father, his birthday was on the 9th as well. So happy heavenly birthday to Pops. It's a lot of little birthdays. My best friend Calandra birthday. It's a lot of birthdays, so I could go on forever. But happy birthday, shout outs to
Shout out.
everybody. And outside of that, y'all stay safe and warm on the East Coast and all that good stuff.
And shout out to my wife. I'm shouting out the Deltas because y'all got J13 coming up on Monday. So I ain't gonna get in trouble without forgetting about that.
Fuck around and find out. Don't tell us.
Delta Sigma Theta. All right, no problem. All right.
Yeah, it's a J5 birthdays
We
this
out.
month. And we out of here. Happy birthday, everybody. See y'all Tuesday. Peace.
Hey.
Oh, okay, cut it off, y'all. I don't know where we're ending it. Y'all be easy.
Wow.